Hello guys! Welcome back to my channel. This is Maz Vlog. Just a quick live. Magta-try lang ulit mag-live. Sincerely, M. Thank you so much for being there. Well, I think someone got pissed off with what I posted on Facebook. Hello, Robert Turton! Thank you so much. Good morning. I think it's morning over there. Thank you so much. Lynn Campos! Hello! Thank you so much for being here, guys. I think I just pissed off someone with my Facebook post. First like, thank you so much, Madam Lynn. How are you this morning, Sir Robert Turton? How are you doing? Just a quick live. Third comment, thank you so much, Lynn Campos. How are you doing? It's Saturday evening and tomorrow is Friday probably. Keep safe, Madam Lynn, during your holiday. And how is the situation of Singapore these days with this COVID-19? Actually, I don't have I am good. You thank you so much for asking, Sir Robert Thornton. I'm good. Doing great. Have a good day. Because I keep on checking what topic should I bring today's LS, because that one I'm thinking this morning to bring it up. It's just like I didn't had enough time to search on that. But can you guys hear me clear? And JV is also live right now, so I'm not really expecting a lot of viewers coming in here because I hardly do live streaming as well. That's why. Actually, I just want to share about this the one I watched earlier about this TikTok. That's a good thing you're having a good day. Yes, sir. Despite of all the struggles and sometimes difficulties with work overload, somehow still can manage. And at the same time, because of my studies, just like in between working for my family, for my kids, then to support them, and of course, I need to work also for my studies. Especially, I'm a single mom and I need to raise two kids by myself. But thankfully, I have these relatives who are helping me to support my kids as well. So I'm not expecting from their father. So I watched a video earlier about TikTok, how TikTok, the dark side of TikTok, which is actually, we all know that TikTok is very popular in social media platform. So, but actually TikTok is scary because it collects data without your any consent, just like especially in children, they are collecting data without the permission of the individual, the kid, and the parents as well, just like the guardians, which is I just watched earlier. Yes, always have to take care of the family and kids. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Yeah. My priority is my kids, and they are my weakness. So they are the reasons why I'm very strong, very tough. And I've just learned that about this TikTok is really, they have this scientist in Australia which study about TikTok, how they collect data, because just like in TikTok, all the creators there is just like posting random videos of their everyday life. Hello, Margie TV. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for playing that ads. Because TikTok, especially if you guys are very familiar with TikTok, but actually here in Hong Kong, TikTok is being banned because of this CCP kind of security issues. So they banned the TikTok here. So for me, I'm trying to use TikTok. Even though I use VPN, I cannot install it on my phone. So that's before I have it, but somehow I uninstall it. That at the time I want to reinstall again. I couldn't install anymore, even though I'm using different location of VPN. I cannot install anymore because of this social this security issues from China. And okay, let's go back. They say that TikTok is really collecting data, but which is China is declining that those data are being sent to China. But actually, we are not sure of, because we all know how China is working on just like combating and competing with all these wars, and but they are not using these weapons, but instead they are using the internet and data collection, which is China is very well known with all those kind of stuff. And somehow they said that this TikTok is collecting data just like, because once you sign up for an account on TikTok, you are using your, mostly is you are using your phone numbers. So definitely they know where is your location, and they can take your phone number, your face, what do you call this, face recognition, and other personal information, just like your birthday and everything. Because most these days you cannot use app without adding your personal information. So which is very we need to secure our personal identification, because they have a lot of identity theft. Just like in my case before, I discovered someone who uses my name in the passport. Only the photo is different, and I'm so surprised with that time before, because I was here in Hong Kong already, and that lady who uses my passport is from Mindanao, and that passport is being renewed in Dubai. It's all my details is the same, only the picture it's different. My birthday, my birthplace, it's all the same on the passport. And I reported that one. But actually I didn't really go with that issue before already, but I asked my uncle to work on it. I sent him this SPA, special power of attorney, to work on my behalf about that passport, because just like that lady is using this name, using the document in an agency, which is she is trying to lend some money to spend on to support her expenses in applying overseas. Then I'm surprised how come she got that passport and being renewed in the Middle East. So probably she's been using my identity for quite long already. And I think I report that one with the agency also. I called the agent. I I called the agency. I think that time I reached out with the agency, but somehow that person who reached out on me to inform me about that issue is I couldn't see her on Facebook anymore. Yeah, I couldn't see her on Facebook anymore. She just contacted me for quite some time, and she changed her username. Actually, she don't want to reveal herself because she said for some security reason she don't want me to know more about her, and she's just concerned about me. And because that lady is having some suspicious activities or whatsoever, so she searched me on Facebook, and she messaged me telling me that this lady is using my identity and everything. Actually, until now, I have that, okay, I have to go, Mads Vlogs. I need to do something. You have a great night. Take care. Thank you so much, Robert Thornton. I won't be staying for long. God bless, Sir Robert. Thanks for showing up here. And now I don't really know what happened with that lady anymore. I checked her social media account and try to connect with those people on her contact, and just like, because in Facebook you can see this just like listed relatives. I contacted those persons already also who listed on her relatives, just like her mom and her cousin. Actually, she's a Muslim, and I don't know how she managed to take my identity. Thank you so much, Sir Robert. I don't know how she managed to steal my identity, but what in my mind is, because before I had a passport, my very, very first passport when I applied overseas, that was way back 2000 and 2013, 11, 12, way back 2013, I think, or 2012. So that was supposed to expire after 5 years. That is the passport I used when I went to Singapore. And that passport is being expired on the agency I applied before, because I supposed to, hello Margie TV, because that time I was only 18 years old, and after I go back home is just like I was 20, and I wanted to apply BG working. Thank you so much, sis. I wanted to apply for Middle East before. I would just like, I was so interested to go to Lebanon, and I wanted to apply. So I look for an agency, but that time they get this restriction, must be at least 23 years old. So there's no way I can go out of the country, because I'm using original passport, original documents, and it shows in my passport I'm only 20 years old. So just like I was stuck in the Philippines, but my passport is on the agency. And after some time, because I got married and everything, I forget about that application, and my passport is being held in the agency, and it's being expired there. But during those times, this, they said in Philippines, is this Oplan Baklas. They can change the photo, because not just like the Kampaneryong Kalembang. Thank you so much for being here, sir. Because not just like before, just like these days that the passport is digital. Before, it's just like you will submit your own photo and they will stick it on the passport, and they just like they put some lamination, or what do you call that one, and you can just easily remove that photo and replace it with another one. So that is, they called it Operation Baklas. So they can replace that photo with someone's photo, and they will let that person use your passport. So I suspected that is the thing happened with my passport before, which is, I'm not really sure about it, but that is my thought. Why that lady managed to have my 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 details, just like using my identity, and for some reason someone approached me that this lady is using my details in her passport. And actually, I befriend with that person, I messaged her something like that, but she insisted that she's she's Marife, and she live on that she was born on that place, blah blah blah. It's the same actually. All the details are the same with my original details. Thank you so much, 6 people there. Please show up, show out from the crowd, whoever you are there. Kampanerong Kalembang, thank you so much, sir. How are you doing? Happy weekend. Still weekend in Middle East. And so, let's go to the topic. When you spell love as time. So much with that passport thing. Why I said I spell love as time? Because the what do you call this? You can't say you love someone if you're not spending time with them. It's also the relationship goal. Just like if you love that person, you really need to show, you really need to find a way to spend some time with her or with him. Just like with your loved ones, because of your time, you are showing them how you love them. Just like for us as an OFW, sometimes it's really hard to find way with our kids, especially if you are really loaded with work, something like that, and you only have your holiday to be fully communicated with your family. But somehow, because of social media, it's easier for us to communicate with our family back home, with our loved ones, especially our kids, monitoring them, how are they doing on their class, especially now these days. School is back, and we are on these online classes, modular system kind of education. And sometimes I really feel pity for my daughter. She need to study herself. She need to do just like I cannot say she's alone, because my sister probably is there helping her, and my mom is also there, and some of my sisters also, of course, because of social media, because of internet, they can communicate if they can ask their teacher or whatsoever if they needed this clarification on the on the modules or something. But unlike before, my first time going overseas, it's 2012. It's 2012. Cell phone is not yet really so familiar during that time, and the cell site, the signal in my place, especially in my province, is not that really accessible. You need to go on some area on a hilly part of my place nearby to have the network. So just like every afternoon, they have a lot of people there on that particular area just to communicate with their loved ones overseas. And it's just like for emergency, just like from my province, if you want to have updates, tusok power sa ads na 1 year matatapos. Thank you so much, Ernst Vlog, sa pa-ads dyan. Pwede mo nang skip yan. So, not just like on during the first year that I went overseas, communication is still very hard. And at the young age, even though I'm still single, at the very young age, just like sometimes I have this self-pity and still I have this loneliness in me. And it's really hard to communicate with my family because they don't have this internet connection or cell site. Actually, internet that time. Princess Lynn Vlog, thank you so much for being here, Sisi. Thank you so much. Yan, nabigyan na kita ng jacket. So, it's just like you needed to send letters and it takes 3 weeks at least before they will receive the letter, and of course it will take more than a month before you can get back a response from them. So that is the system before. It's really hard, not just like these days. You can easily access with the internet and you can easily communicate with your loved ones, and just like what do you call this, malayo man malapit din. Tansak host. Thank you, host, sa jacket. You're welcome, Princess. Madam Princess Lynn Vlog. Thank you so much for being here. I won't be live streaming for long. Kasi nasabi ko kanina magla-live stream ako. Though parang naiba yung topic ko. So, ayun na nga. As these days, it's very easy for us to communicate with our loved ones because of internet, advancement of technology, malayo man malapit din. Yung tipong kahit milya-milya yung distansya, pagkausap mo sila through video call, para magkakasama lang kayo, magkakalapit lang kayo. Not just like before na ang hirap talaga. And you need to queue up on the telephone booth to call. And just like you have this certain time to call because your family will go on that place that have this signal. Pupunta sila sa lugar na may signal at maghihintay sila ng tawag mo doon. Kasi doon sa probinsya namin before, meron talaga yung place lang na may signal. It's not, and some people are using the antenna to have the signal. Ang usong-uso pa noon is 5110. Pag may 5110 ka, or parang ang yaman-yaman mo na during time. 2011, 2012, parang ganon. Pag may 5110 ka na, parang ang saya-saya mo na nun sa 5110 yung may antenna na cellphone. Then, they discovered this putting antenna on your house just to catch up the signal. Naging uso din yun nun. And then, uso yung 3210, nawala na si antenna. Malaki pa rin siya, pero nawala na si antenna. Mabigat din siya. And then, lumiit siya ng lumiit. Yung cellphone, paliit ng paliit. And then, going back again, the cellphone these days is getting bigger and bigger again. And of course, nagiging modern na, naging touch screen na-off na si keypad. But some people is still using those keypad, especially here. Wala ako CP. Since when, Ernst Vlog? Since when na wala kang CP? O diba, napakadali na lang. And noon, pag may emergency, kailangan nila ng telegram. Yun na lang yung when I was in college. Oh, okay. During my first years overseas, ang pinaka fastest way noon to communicate, just like for emergencies, through telegram. Yun yung natatandaan ko nung bata ako. Yun yung easiest way noon. Just like for emergency, magte-telegram sila kasi it takes a few days only na then marireceive na yung family. Nagkaroon din ng payphone sa amin noon, yung booth. So, if you have family overseas, you need to queue up also. Able to talk with them. Nainggit ako before sa kaklase ko kasi sila may CP pero ako wala talaga. Can't afford. First time ko magkaroon ng CP is 2012. when I was in Singapore, which is palihim pa nun sa amo kasi very strict sila noon, bawal ako mag-cellphone kasi talagang ano pa noon during that time is ang mahal-mahal pa na. Hello Mark Truitt, thank you so much for being here. During that time is just like cell phone is still very expensive, and once you have cell phone it's just like, oh, you feeling rich, you can afford to buy those kind of gadget already. My first phone before is 3315, I think. 3315, and it turns to 2110. Yeah. What's up, ET? Oh, your dad is here. Ernst Truitt, your dad is here. Thank you so much, guys, for being there. 5 million. Who are you guys? Margie TV, thank you so much for staying there, CC. How about you, CC? How you communicate with your loved ones back home? How do you show them your love? Yeah. The best way for me to define love is time. Because if you don't have time to your loved one, it's not love anymore. But somehow, some people are not really showy of those kind of thing, that just like you're spending too much time with them, talking with them, blah blah blah, with all those sugar coat words. Some people are not really showy, but uh, it's only the heart that connects. Mark, dad, hey, did you bring beer here? Oh my goodness, Ernst Black, it's morning over your dad. Should you make him have a morning beer instead of coffee or tea? But somehow the best way to show love actually is spending time with them. If you don't have time, then it's another kind of story. I know a lot of people is being live this just like this time, but thank you so much, guys, for being here, for staying. So mama mamas. Ernst Black, what can you say about how did you define love as time? I thought you was bringing the beer. My dad didn't drink coffee or tea, ha? Oh, really? So, good morning to you, Mark Truitt, sir. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you had a wonderful day ahead of you. And Ernst Blag is going to snore soon. Ernst went to stroll around and she forgot to buy the beer, actually. So, that's the thing. So, Mark Truitt, do you have any family or what? Sorry, guys. I just want to troll. Love is in the air, Mads. Love is wonderful at ease. True. Love is on the air. And what else? So tomorrow is Sunday, so I'm having my holiday tomorrow, and I have a loaded schedule again because it's our dress rehearsal for the upcoming recording for choir, for our church anniversary, which is the church anniversary was on 14th, October 14th. So we will have the recording on the 1st, which is on Friday. So we have the dress rehearsal by tomorrow. I gave you enough money for 12 packs. Mark Truitt, should we palo this your daughter or your son? Ernst Blags? I don't know what time are these people coming. So if they're coming, I'll just end my stream. Thank you so much for being here. For people, though I'm not really doing live streaming. Actually, I watched good videos earlier. Mark, Dad, since when you give me the money, huh? Did you, Dad? Did I not receive it? Did not receive it, Dad. Oh no! Maybe it went to the wrong person, Mr. Mark Truett. Maybe you sent to the wrong person. You don't you don't get mess up. Don't waste your money sending to the wrong person. Ernst Blag, what time are you going? And where are my cigarettes? Oh my goodness. What is the brand of your cigarette, Mr. Mark Truett? I'm just curious. I think I saw the most expensive cigarette I know is Philip Morris. Is it? In Philippines, I think that is the I'm not sure of, but that is expensive brand of cigarette that I knew. And you know what? Speaking of cigarette, I just watched a video earlier, which is let me check. Free heroin, free heroin, cocaine, and meth in Canada. Just imagine that they are giving free drugs. They have this just like advocate free advocates. Mark, Dad, I don't know where is your cigarillo. Mark Truett probably earns both that money for ice cream instead of cigarette, I guess. I'm not using live stream, so I cannot invite someone on the panel. Maybe if I will go live later, I don't know if I'm going live later. Not sure of. Or maybe I'll just go for my modules to study. So fast, I already reached 30 minutes. That was quick. So they want to legalize all this kind of drugs in are you blowing smoke up on my skinny butt and telling me why pants are on fire? Oh, you guys. They have this group that they want to legalize all this heroin and cocaine and meth in Canada. They said their purpose is to stop overdosing. But you know about these drugs, actually they are prohibited because once you are get overdose with this, you get addicted, and too much people are being died of overdose drugs. And this group of people, they want to legalize all this kind of drugs, which is very dangerous. Mark, Dad, you forgot again. You put your cigarillo. Oh no! Did he put the cigarette on his pocket with the fire on it, with the lid on it? Yeah, and yes, Mad, he always do that. And a lot of people is being angry with this kind of with this group actually because they want to legalize these illegal drugs, which is we all know how these illegal drugs are destroying the future, destroying the future of the young ones, especially in Philippines. A lot of young children. They're being involved in illegal drugs. Even the marijuana, the ain't my fault. 80. He is forgetful na talaga matanda. Ernst, you are teasing your dad. And even the alcohol, even the alcohol is, if you are being overloaded with alcohol, it's really, you can't really Marlboro. With the overdose of alcohol, sometimes you don't know your world. You don't know what are you doing. And I just saw another video about this drunk driver that went wrong against the what do you call this? Against the traffic, counterflow. Yeah, counterflow. Went counterflow. Dadmark Social Marlboro so expensive, huh? I think Philip Morris is more expensive than Marlboro. Is it? That's what I thought. Philip Morris is more expensive. Oh, Rita is having premiere. Rita is having premiere. I tried Marlboro Dadmark when I was grade 3. Wow! So young! Ernst Vlog, so young. At grade 3, you're 9 years old that time. So young, you use cigarette. But luckily, you never get in, I mean, you didn't really put yourself on that cigarette. Yeah, Ernst Vlog is, yeah. Lovely Rita is having a premiere. Lovely Rita Chanley. Mark through it. That's why you buy me cigs, E.T. You like your dad, so you buy the best. But which is which? I think it's the Philip Morris is more expensive than Marlboro. So, I went to troll on Rita's premiere, and Ernest Vlog is also there trolling. No, Madza is stopped because it's not good for the heart. Luckily you do, what do you call this? Luckily you find out that one, and you cleared your mind about that cigarette thing. Because you know what, this, especially here in Hong Kong, because Hong Kong is very open, right? I saw a lot of, the same like you, lesbian. On the street, they are drinking and smoking cigarettes, something like that. And you know what? I really hate cigarette also. I hate cigarette. Really, really hate cigarette. Oh, well. Why should I market myself? If you guys don't get my notification, then it's fine. Actually, I'm just enjoying my YouTube channel. I'm not really in. But actually, I appreciate you guys for supporting me here. Yep, it's not good. Cannot breathe. Having problem in breathing. Yes. True. Ernst Blog is trolling. What is it, Mad? Why should I market myself? If people come, they will come. If they don't come, then it's fine. Dad, give me money, buy you tomorrow. Yes, because Ernst is going out tomorrow. It's her holiday, so she can go anywhere to find that very expensive cigarettes. But do you think cigarettes have different taste or whatever? Well, I guess I'll smoke those cheap half-price cigs that taste like the black fungus. Which one? But is it those cigarettes are really have this different taste also? It's just like it's the more expensive, the more it tastes good. Good morning, Kenny Konjo. How are you doing? I didn't get any notification about your LS. Oh, it's okay. It's not a big deal. Black fungus is yummy, Dad. Actually, I like black fungus salad. I used to eat them. Just like if I eat those kind of salad, is tripping. Harang host, thank you so much, lovely Rita Chanli. Thank you so much for being here. And it's okay, Kenny Konjo. It's not a big deal. Actually, I won't be here for long. Shout out to all. It's okay. It's okay if you don't get the notification. It's okay. It's not a big deal. I appreciate your support. And we're talking about actually I talk about a lot of things already. So it's the random one already. Definitely don't like fungus on my walls. Actually, Kenny, it's not that kind of black fungus that used to stay on the wall. Just like those black fungus on the wall are those are kinds of moss, right? It's not literally like just like the black fungus that we have here in Hong Kong. Because in Hong Kong here they have different kind of black fungus also. They have this big ones and they have the small one, just like the one we called it in Philippines taingang daga, which is means it's the rat ear, because it's big as the size is just like the ear of the rat. And here they used to dry that one, and they said it's very healthy, it's good for the blood. That's why that time I said, yes, I'm just messing on the wall is black mold. Yeah, black molds. Yeah. And you know, when I was small also, because we have this, when I stayed in Manila, we have this, outside the garden, we have this pavement. And, Labrita host, what is LOVE? LOVE is love, but I spell love as TIME. Why? You don't love that person if you don't spend time with them. That's the thing. That's why. I define love as time. In Ilocano, we have this saying, love is ayat according to Maya. Just like, Love is love according to those people who are willing to be loved. On the wall is black mold. Yeah. And I remember when I was small, because we're talking about this molds and fungus. When I was small, at just like in primary 3, we have this pavement. Then when it comes to rain, the green molds, or just like the green algae, used to grow on the pavement, and it's really slippery. So you need to scrub that one with, the steel brush. You need to scrub with the steel brush to get rid of those green green algae kind of thing. Interesting topic, little friend. Yes. Share your opinion about love. How do you define love? Can you conjure to what is love? Time is precious. Yes, time is precious. Because, you know, time is really precious, and you can go back from the past. So instead of regretting things on in the end, as long as you have the time, as long as you have the opportunity, let them feel, let, uh, let them feel you have time for them, earns meaning of love. Yeah, because a lot of us, sometimes we still have time, and sometimes in the end, if worst thing happens, we regret about spending with them, something like that. And we all know that regret is always at the past. Uh, at the end, regret is always at the end. Actually, JB is also live, having live right now. Ernst Blog went troll, I think. Where is he now? So, Kenny Konjo said interesting topic. So, come and share your thoughts about love. How do you define love? But actually, spending time with someone is just like in the opposite sex. Love is using your time with a significant other to show them genuine care, giving sincere support, respect, and true appreciation. True, Kenny Konjo. Thank you so much for that. But sometimes people assume, and I think someone get mad with my post on social media earlier because of this thing, related topic. Honesty and commitment is involved in love. Yes. Actually, for me is love is honesty, trust, and commitment. Love is time for me. I love spend time to the love you love. What to the love you love? At Ate Lovely. Honesty and commitment, yes. Trust. Because you can fully love someone if you don't really trust them. I'm just here listening. Okay. You just stay there, listen. And it's late for you, Ernst Blag. You're not supposed to be staying up late, right? You used to sleep 8 o'clock at night or 9. And it's already 10:20. So you should be on bed right now. Because you know what? If you love someone, you must accept all the flaws. That's great, Kenny Konjo. Very well said. For me, love is dangerous. It's hard to love, especially my situation. True, Sisi. That's very true. The problem is people say they love this person to love everyone else. When they aren't around you, love word is thrown out too easily. That's why I'm so careful with this. word love. I don't just say to the person, I love you, if I don't really mean it, or it's just like an idioms. Because for some people, the word I love you is just an idiom. It comes from the mouth and it's not from the heart. I'm here, twinkle, twinkle, my eyes. Twinkle, twinkle of sleepiness or what? So you better go to sleep. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Ernest Black Chino. Lovely Rita. Is Ernest Black in love? I'm so careful to say that word I love you to someone. Yes, lovely Rita, understand it's hard to love a worthless, irresponsible mom. Ernest Black for hours live host. Yeah, we had a great conversation there. You guys should play that one. Me no love. No, you can say you don't you don't have love. For me, I love a lot of people, and to say someone you love them with the love of with the love of the Lord is it's very deep, because the love of God is no boundaries. Greetings, Mark Truett from Kenny Konjo too. I think Kenny Konjo's twin brother is lurking around or somewhere. Lovely Rita Chenli, Kenny True. Ate Rita, just be careful with my heart. I love friendship than love. Well, I can say I love you as a friend, but of course I know my limit also. Ate, yes, for hours. I can show love to many people, but when it comes to deeper relationship, I'm really, really deep into it. Because as these days, I don't really want commitment, because we all know the situation. And going to a relationship with me, to a relationship in my status, I need to consider a lot of things. I don't really think about myself. I don't only think about myself actually. I need to consider my kids. I need to consider how they feel. How will the things affect them, especially my daughter, because she's getting a young lady now. She's 13 years or 14 years old already, so I need to consider her feelings, because in this society, a lot of bully in this world. So I don't want my daughter to be bullied because of my situation, because of what happened to our family. So I need to consider her in going to a relationship. Yes, Kenny Konjo, I always think about them when I go for a relationship, because of my past already, right? And we can't really get rid of this bullying. Ernst Blag Hyper. Bullying, especially my daughter. She's getting, growing up and being a small lady now. So I need to consider everything. I don't really think about myself that much. I'm thinking about my kids. What is the impact on them? What will be their, because of this these days, also because of advancement of technology and everything, it's really a big influence also. You don't want, what is it, you don't want some do nothing type around your kids mads or a real weirdo. Of course. And it's not only the thing that I want someone to help me build a family. It's the thing that what will people tell to my kids? Just like, oh, this his father, blah blah blah, something like that, and he grows up with a broken family, blah blah blah, something like that. I don't want my kids to suffer those kind of thing. Bullying, I suffer that, but it's okay. I'm in hyper right now. Echoes, ha 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 time. It's just time. Yeah, I'm really careful with, especially with my daughter. Because at the young age, I already noticed that they have this impact with my daughter. Just like she have some trauma and, you know, at the very young age, she witnessed a lot about my suffering, what happened to our family. So definitely, I'm very careful with that. I need to consider her especially. Kenny Konjo, big bro, peace and love. From Sincerely M. Sincerely M, bebe, from lovely Rita Chanlin. So, how about you guys? What do you consider in going into a relationship? Yeah. For me, as being as a married, and for sure, nobody dares to court me. Blessings everyone. Ernst Blag. Ernst Blag, you're not going to sleep yet? It's almost 10:30. So guys, what are you consider in going into a relationship? Well, to have with someone, to have with, to be with someone as you grow older, because sooner or later somehow your kids will be having their own families and you're not sure of if they're going to stay with you or they want to be alone or do they want to be an independent when they have their own family. We're not it's really unpredictable what's the future is, and that's just like this grandma told me, I need to think about my future also. I need to consider being with someone. You want me to sleep naman? Sure ka? Oh, well, if you're sleepy, then just go ahead. But anyway, tomorrow is your holiday, right? Yeah, you need to consider someone, to settle with someone, to look after you. Somehow, they have this point, ala din ako mad since 2007, I'm living alone and I'm better on my own. True, you are really free, no stress, no heartache. Sometimes being alone is better than being with the wrong person. But somehow, I got this advice. Hello, Shaman. Good morning. Did you really sleep, Shaman? I go to church tomorrow. Thank you guys for being here. Good morning, Shaman. What will you have for breakfast? Sorry, I didn't use StreamYard, so you guys can come up the panel. 2007. Oh, okay. Shaman Boy the Ninja. And so, 10:30. Yes, I slept soundly. Thank you for asking. It's good. And we had a nice conversation at Ernst's blog earlier last night. Shaman, why you wake up now? I haven't eaten yet. Probably you will be still on the bed. Still on bed. Yeah, Ernst's vlog made you awake. Made you up Mads, masalimot naging experience ko. Well, sincerely, probably we have the same experience. Hey, big bro, Shaman, good morning from Kenny Konjo. Yes, that's a nice conversation, thank you. Yeah. I hope those guys being there in the chat learn something about those conversation, those interaction. Shaman boy, you sleep pa, crazy. Those people with me is still out. I don't know what time they're coming back. I'm telling my big bro I mer a poker. What? Pokyan Rai Rai. What? Shaman, good morning from lovely Rita. I'm telling my big bro I met a Pokyan Rai Rai. Okay. Mike Truitt. Shaman from Mark Truitt. Nice, Shaman is wake up na, then I will sleep na talaga. Then why you leave Shaman now? Shaman is here. It's like tomboy or palamunin sa atin. It's like tambay pala. Okay. Okay. Got it. Sincerely, you are from Visayas, right? Robert Turton, hi Maz, I'm back. Oh, thank you so much, Sir Robert Turton, for being here. Thank you so much for coming back. Lovely Rita Chanli, thank you and good evening to you from Shaman. Well, I've been to a roller coaster, that's what I've said with my relationship. So, and then stories itself. They woke up na already, so I'm going to sleep na. Bala kayo dyan. Magkagulo. Blessings back to you, Kenny. From Sir Robert. Okay, Ernst Vlog. Are you sure you're really going to sleep? Are you sure? Sure, Ernst? Good evening, Rita from Sir Robert Turton. So you guys tell me about the topic. Hello, Shaman from Robert Turton. Oh my goodness. I already reached 1 hour. That's so fast. 1 hour for nothing. But actually, if you will replay this live streaming, I have some good topics earlier. Just like about this person who stole my identity. She used it on her passport. And surprisingly, the passport is being renewed in Dubai. Using exactly my details as a single, only the photos that is different. Robert Turton, good day to you from lovely Rita. And I think I'm going to end soon. Thank you so much guys for being here. Though I'm not really going live streaming. 9 people, whoever you are, thank you so much. I didn't expect that much. And I don't really promote my channel these days because Mark Truitt, greetings from Shaman. I'm not really promoting my channel these days guys because I cannot really commit to support back because I'm too busy. I am loaded with works and I need to study and everything. And during Sundays also, I'm loaded. I want to be green here too sooner. I'll just fix my SIM card. Oh, thank you so much, sincerely, M. It's okay. It's okay. No problem. And we talked about TikTok also earlier. Kenny Konjo, are you there? I was talking about TikTok earlier. How what is the dark side of TikTok? Just like the dating app. Robert Turton, God bless us all. Hi, Mark from Robert Turton. Yeah, finally, Ernst Blog, I think she really went to sleep now. Yes, I'm here. Having your breakfast? My friend Kenny Konjo. I talked about TikTok also earlier. How are these, how this TikTok is using, collecting data and biometrics. But actually, TikTok is saying just like they are not forwarding those data in China, but we are not really sure of. Blessings to you and for your sister's healing, Robert Turton. TikTok definitely has a dark side, but most of you ladies have it and enjoy it. Sorry, I'm not using TikTok at all. I'm not using TikTok at all. Even during the time that TikTok is not being banned in here in Hong Kong, I'm not really using TikTok. Yeah, it says there that it's really collecting data because once you use to enjoy, even you made it private. Yes, you cannot really sure it's private, sincerely, because once you sign up for TikTok, you will use your phone number and you will use your personal information, just like your birthday or whatsoever. And because of this, you can use the camera to upload videos there. And they are using these biometrics, just like face recognition thing, to collect your data. Even they have this kind of filter, and those data biometrics they collect, they can use it for doing some either good or bad. You don't match, but most of in YT sectors definitely yes, a lot of people exactly disable all metadata. Yeah, even you said you are using those kind of filter on that app, they still collect your data. And just like in Australia, they are having this issue because young children are using TikTok, and sure, this TikTok is collecting data from those children without their parents' consent. Even though the TikTok company is saying they are not forwarding those biometrics and data to China, and it's only stored in Singapore, we're not really sure of, because TikTok is based on China, and it's really under China. Sir Shaman, what can you say about topic? Yeah, we diverted on some other issues. They spy you and keep your personal record on you. It's up to you how you want to protect your privacy. Yeah, that's why is it in Australia, just like they are advising those in service not to use TikTok, because TikTok, even if you set up your privacy, still they can locate your location. Even if you switch off or turn off your location setting, they can still track you. That's how that's how technology work. Love is when you take care of people and respect them and love them always. Yeah, true. It's not because you say you love someone or you're taking care of someone. It's you already have this just like opposite sex kind of relationship or whatsoever, you're into deeper relationship with them, because sometimes spending time with someone or sharing some sympathy or comfort to them or whatever respect to them, and some people will assume of something else deeper. Actually, I posted on my community, and sincerely I'm commented on that. So sincerely you're not really sure of that your privacy is being protected, your personal informations are being protected. So we guys better be careful in using social medias. Be a social media, be a smart social media user. And actually my next topic is just like how to become a responsible social media user. But anyways, I always have a random random topics. And you know what, Kenny Konjo, I have another interesting thing about this. Where is that? I watched it earlier. This free heroin and cocaine and meth. I think this is in Canada. Yeah, I think yeah, I think it's in Canada. Free distribution to stop overdosing. You see how crazy are these people? And it's really open in public. You can just go and take one for yourself if you want. It's free of charge. Heroin, cocaine, and meth. I'm not sure, but our SIM card here is connected to government here. Actually, in Middle East, they are getting very strict these days. I got some because I have this YT support group before, and they are not allowed to use VPN because the government or the police can track them. Because the SIM card there, especially in Middle East, once you buy a SIM card, you will get registered. You will use your Bataka or this card, residence card, to buy a SIM card. And in Qatar, I think in Qatar or in Kuwait, with your residence card, you can buy a certain number of SIM card only. If you reach the maximum, then there's no way you can buy another SIM card. What do you think about the topic too, Rita? Yes, Rita, always have love in my heart for all the people I love. Time and love. When the time moves on, we hope that the love grows deeper too. And the love connects too in a deeper level with each other, and thus both becoming more connected too. Very true, Shaman. Thank you for that thoughts. Love is blind too, Sir Robert Turton. Actually, sincerely am these days. I would rather use my mind rather than my heart. Whether love for partner, love for kids, friends, and etc. etc. Yeah, this I would rather use my mind rather than my heart. Because my thing is, your mind is higher than your heart, even though your heart is the one pumping your blood to your mind. So they said your mind will not work without the heart. But for me, God put your mind higher than your thought, your mind higher than your heart, because you need to use your heart. You need to use your mind as well, not only your heart. Robert Turton, for me, it's hard to love because of my situation. My life is an open book in YT. Yes. That's my weakness, Mads, too. To love. To be in love. Well, for me these days, I'd rather use my mind rather than my heart. Somehow I feel the love, but my mind, my mind is stronger than my heart. It's not because my heart, it's not that my heart will direct my mind. It should be my mind that direct my hearts. I mostly love my daughter and son. Yes. Love. And Christmas is almost near. All I wish for Christmas is this pandemic to end soon so we guys can enjoy Christmas with no restriction. I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. Yeah. So Kenny Konjo, are you courting someone? Or are you have this prospect lady to court later on? Big bro. Our mind and heart are often need to catch up with each other in love. True siya man. Yes, you have right, Rita. Always love your daughter and your son, a great mother. Yeah. So you men's here, are you courting someone? Or are you have this prospect of courting someone or whatever? Thanks, Robert Turton. Choose GF that single. All things are easy. Yes. Single, all things are easy. But sometimes singles, they will scam you. That's beautiful, lovely Rita Chanli. Yeah, I don't imagine why a lot of ladies taking advantage of these Westerners, cheating them, making too much lie on them, despite of all the goodness, the kindness, the support that this guy are giving them. And the thing also is once they are being taken on the foreign land, just like that person or that guy is going to take them. I haven't seen her yet much. She wasn't that what I'm telling all the men here, don't make me your prospect cause I'll drive your head in a roller coaster cause I'm a hard-headed and naughty. I haven't seen her yet, Mads. She hasn't tapped me on the shoulder just yet. Oh yeah. Thank you, Rita. Good advice. At Shaman, thanks. How about you? What can you say about the topic? He dropped it earlier already, Sisi Koy. Big bro, like, put your head on my shoulder, that song. That's good to know, sincerely, M. Actually, for me, I can adapt myself easily. Kenny Konjo, you must do first move. I can easily adapt myself in my environment, and I can easily adjust myself. I am very flexible when it comes to tradition, to environment, culture, food. I'm flexible with all those things. Just like in Middle East, of course, Philippines and Middle East, they have this really, really far different kind of food. And most Filipinos, they cannot eat the Arabic food. They are too fast. I cannot say they are too fussy, but somehow some of them is, some are is really fussy at some point. But for me, I can adjust. I can adapt easily. Do the moves, Kenny Boy Salsa King. Do the first move. Maybe they just waiting your moves. Kenny Konjo, they are pushing you. I know how to move on the dance floor, Rita, so they have seen my moves. That's a nice song, sincerely. Those are the kind of songs that I like also. Mads, what's your advice to teenage today? What's your advice for teenage today? Well, what can I say about the teenage? Because of the advancement of technology, they are so vulnerable and being exposed with technology. They can do whatever they want on internet, and they are really open for everything. What I can say is they must be very careful, and with the parents' guidance, from time to time parents must know how to track their children, their teenage, what they are doing on the internet, because internet is really powerful, powerful, what do you call this, influencer. Internet is a big influence. Exactly, earn. See, you are smart from. Kenny, people are pushing you. Yeah, they must be a very, parents should look after or track the teenage activities online, because especially these days, just like, just one message away, they can just meet somewhere. Still the parents responsibility. Waiting for you, Kenny Boy. Tell it your feelings on the one you love. To the one you love. Just like Ernest, just like Ern knows something, huh? How about you, Ernst Blog? Thank you so much for the 13 thumbs up there. Ate Lovely, go go go. Robert Turton, what's a good topic? Mads Vlog, love is in our hearts for all people. Yeah, that must be the thing, Robert Turton. Ernst is insane. Yes, I agree. Technology is the media culture cannot and be cannot and should not be the should not be the parent. Yeah, that's why I always monitor my daughter also. Ernst Vlog, you're supposed to be sleeping, right? Oh my goodness, it's almost 11. Can't imagine that the hours are so fast. Ernst Vlog Hyper Night. Where are there? Where are these people? Why aren't they coming back? What's this? Turkey flexes military Kenny Boys, yes, I'm insane. That's the true. I'm insane, Kenny Boy, the salsa king. Ernst is the night level today. I think she didn't burn a lot of energy on her live stream this afternoon. That's why she's too hyper right now. And well, guys, I need to end soon. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sharing your ideas. So, Mads, anyone courting you or any special man of interest to you, whether in YT or just in real life? Mm, well, about someone courting me, I just turned down someone. Special man of interest to you, I'm not sure of. I'm not sure of. But from my other social media account, I just turned down one. Try twirling around and fall in bed. Oh no, my phone is my phone is running out of battery. Well, no guy dares to court me. They're scared of me. And maybe if they know my story, they will turn away. That's for real, Kenny Konjo. If I will tell them my story, they will definitely turn away. Really, Mads, why? What was your loss of interest to this guy? I don't feel any love. That's the thing. And that's what I've said earlier. I need to consider a lot of things. It's not only about myself, but it's all about my kids, especially my daughter. I need to consider them. Especially how my community will look at us. Because I don't want my kids to suffer a lot because of what we've been through with our family. I don't want them to be a victim of bullying. You turn him down for because I don't feel love. That's the thing. And maybe she's not my type. Of course I have a specific kind of just like ideal person also. But most of all, of course, it's all about my kids that matters most. Time will come. From Sincerely M. Yes, Sincerely M, I do believe. You have to love yourself first before you can fall in love again. True, Robert Turton. But I keep saying over and over, to be, for me, being in a relationship, I need to consider my kids. Especially my daughter. Yes, always have to consider the kids in any relationship, absolutely. Yes, true, Kenny. Especially my daughter. Because my daughter, she's getting to be a young lady. And I don't want her to suffer. We are not in the stage of healing and preparation. I move on already from my past. I move on already. I'm done with all those things. I forgave already and everything. But the thing for me is my kids. Yes, your kids always come first, Mads. True, Sir Robert Turton. I don't really consider myself. I consider my kids. Because I am very flexible. But when it comes to my kids, those are my weakness. It's my weakness. I don't want them to suffer. I don't want them to, you know, we know this kind of environment we have, that people will see you from your past, and people will judge you quickly, just like with one mistake, just like everything is negative from you. They don't, with one mistake, just like everything is wrong, and they don't see the good side of you anymore. So that's the thing. I don't want my kids to suffer, especially bullying. Ernst, working too hard, your baseball cap is going to fall off. That's why people is scared. What? That's why people is scared at me because I'm insane. Great saying, Robert Turton. Me, I love myself, my family, then I smile always, no stress. Yes, I can definitely agree, Mads. That's why, you know what? I want to stay in a place that I am a stranger. I am a stranger. Kenny boy, oh no, but don't have baseball cap. Just like I want to stay in a place that nobody knows me. I don't mind them discover my stories, but I don't want those people who really knows me is in my surroundings, because they, you cannot just say they won't gossip. They won't do some gossiping about you. That's the thing. So just like I want to isolate myself, and being in a place where I don't have these relatives or well-known people or knows my story, something like that. Sincerely am. That's why I'm telling everybody in my right there, I'm secure in my place. We have to heal from the relationship past, not to carry in into the next relationship. Often too many don't realize this. Yeah, we don't dwell on the past, because past is past. We need to move on to the next chapter of our lives. Don't dwell on the past, otherwise you can never move forward. Let those past be past. Shaman boy, true, may tama ka daw. Past is past. You can't do anything about it anymore. It's over and done, so you just need to move on. Yes, sincerely am. I see all those guys liking on you, little sis. That is why the ladies in your chat got jealous of the attention you got. Anyways, nice topic, nice thoughts, guys. I won't say all the attention is good though. Mm-hmm. Past is past, never to discuss. Actually, Earns, it's good to discuss at some point, but it's not necessarily you need to discuss it publicly. That's the thing. There are things that you can discuss publicly, and there are things that you need to discuss privately. It's not the thing because you are open-minded or open for everything, you need to discuss everything in public. Especially you are in public platform that everybody or all over the world can see or whatsoever. it's past though. It's past though, although. That's what you say, big bro. Yeah. Well, if someone will court me and I feel like he's really sincere, the thing there is, I will let him know my story. I will let him know about my life, if he will accept me or not. But definitely, most guys will not accept me with about my past. 99% for sure. Ate Rita, wag tawa ng takot ka dyan. Ernst is really hyper, my goodness. Ernst vlog is 11. You better go to sleep. Oh my goodness. Will I run this live stream for 2 hours? Never to discuss the past na. Far I'm not going. The past is supposed to make us improve from those experiences. Yeah, true, Kenny. It's a good thing also to talk about the past, but as what I've said, it's not everything you need to discuss in public. Because those past, sure, they gave us a lot of lesson. Those past molds us from being who we are these days. Nothing possible just haven't been done yet. I tell all my past 3 husbands knock out. Sincerely, I'm Ernst. Is a person whom you are almost into drama but to cry pero mawawala yung moment kasi patatawain. I think you know Lil Sis sincerely. You are smart in knowing what your big bro is telling you. I'm not I'm not actually I'm not ashamed of my past. I'm not ashamed to share my past with the right person, with the person whom I trust, with the person I know who can take me as I am, accept me as I am. Not to be in a relationship, but being as a good friend or whatsoever. I'm not ashamed of my past, but it's not for a public to know my past. Because I have a lot of things that I need to, you know, discuss it privately. In all things we have this for public and for private, so we better don't mess up. Sincerely, baka ako yung clown sa inyo para di kayo malungkot. Sincerely, I appreciate our big bro for his standing my kuya always. Somehow I feel hungry. For talking for 1.5 hours, now I feel hungry. Oh my goodness, I don't want to eat anymore. At Robert Turton, your past is different. Say sorry for that. Yeah, of course, I know. We all have this negative past, whether we accept it or not. We all have negative past, black past, or whatever we called it, dark past. But the thing is, we need to move on. What's your favorite food, Mads? You have to be a lover and a friend in your relationship, Mads. Yes, for me to being in a relationship, your partner supposed is you should be a good friend to you, a good listener, good friend. Because in relationship, you cannot form a relationship without being in a friend first. I definitely a lot of care for you sincerely, I always remember you are the first Pinay daring to go to American sectors of YT that others would be afraid to do. What food are you, Sir Shaman? Robert Turton earns Rita. Time to sleep earns vlog. You go live again tomorrow, 6 hours. I know, Rita. Thank you so much for thank you for saying that I'm moving on in my life. Yeah, we need to move on, guys. We shouldn't be sticking on the past. We're not going to add a single life of our life thinking about the past or dwelling from the past. I was surprised to see my little sister Osha's chats. Because for me, I don't really lurking on YT. Because actually, my YouTube channel is someone just pushed me away to do my channel, and then eventually it came just like my, somehow I call it passion. But these days, not really, because I'm into something else that I need to focus on. I'm not really lurking because I know on the live streaming they only after bananas. I really admire him, O'Shea Duke Jackson. He is saying the truth sometimes wrong. Future now host. Hi Caslo, good morning. Thanks for being here. Ate Rita, I have date tomorrow so don't have LS. Magpamis muna ako sa inyo. Yahoo power sa past future tense. Thank you so much Caslo for being here. Good morning to you. You catch up. I'm about to end the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Ernst is really hyper, my goodness. It's 11. It's past 11. You have a good night's sleep, Rita. God bless. Rita is definitely going to church tomorrow. Caslo, any advice to us? Shaman is still there. Thank you so much, Shaman, for being there. Afternoon though. Oh, okay. Sorry. Good afternoon then. Caslo, my friend Ghost is in the house. My friendly Ghost is in the house. Rita, put me into your prayers. Okay, I go to church house. Yeah, I'm going to church tomorrow also. And Ernst, are you going to teach your date work? Nothing off the top of my head, sincerely, lol. Ernst is so hyper, really. Lovely Rita Chanley. Okay, sincerely, what matters? Yeah. Yeah, it's good to be precise when you are asking for prayer. Or better still, twerk in your live Ernst Vlog. Ernst Vlog definitely going to live tomorrow, I guess. Or else she's going for a date. Kenny Boy, Salsa King, yap, I teach them, ha ha ha, the salsa dance, yahoo. Oh my goodness, Ernst, it's past 11 and you're still hyper. So guys, thank you so much for being here, and I need to end my stream. Oh my goodness, it's almost 2 hours. Salsa twerk too. And another hyper person is here, Caslo. Caslo is always on, having good vibes also. Which is, have a blessed Sunday, Rita, tomorrow. Yeah. Just in time, so I got here, lol. Yeah, Ernst is really hyper. Still hyper. Despite of the 2 hours, I think 4 hours live, Ernst vlog. I'm not hyper though. You just fully charged, Kaslo. And I don't know where are these guys. He's still not home. What time already? Kaslo, I have dance move for you, my friendly ghost, the salsa dance. Yeah, you show them tomorrow. Salsa is very romantic, sensual type of dance, and they will impress you. Impressed by your two left footsteps, Ernst. Dance is a form of art also. Lovely Rita Chanli host, thanks for the nice topic, really. You're welcome, lovely Rita. Thank you so much, Sisi, for being here. Thank you so much, guys, for your support. These two ladies are just talking with emojis. They have their own world. Talking with emojis. I care less about the dance and more about the attire, Ernst. Good LS mads. Yeah, if you guys will replay this LS, I have a nice topic also earlier about about the TikTok, and also about the thing. I shared also the thing about that someone uses my identity, because it's also related with the data privacy and what do you call this, collecting and stealing information. Because before I experienced that someone using my identity, the same name, all the same, details all the same, only the difference is photo. Someone uses my identity using in passport, my identification when I was still single. I'm using single that time. Someone steal it. She used it on her passport and trying to do some, just like she's trying to borrow some money from the agency or something like that, and someone contacted me to know that kind of thing, that kind of issue. Hopefully next time I will get to the notification early for your LS meds. It's okay, Kenny. It's okay. It's okay. Kaslo whatsoever. Ha ha ha. Dance, dance, dance. It's insane that show you. Kaslo, indeed, Rita. Well, I went to bed early, late, as you know. Well, I used to sleep late also, especially these days. I need to study because this little friend I have used to sleep late at night. And after she slept, it's the time for me to study. So just like I'm awake until 2 o'clock, something like that, or before 3 to do my studies. Ernst is whatevering me again. Ernst Black, Kenny Boy, yes, true, 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 very true, Kenny Pogi. Ernst Black is driving crazy. Ernst Black, full moon is over. Hosting out now, guys. Yes, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support, Caslo, Russell Robert Turton, Kenny Konjo, and Lovely Rita, Ernst Blag, Shaman, and who is that lady? It's here earlier. Sincerely M, thank you so much for being here. Till next time again, guys. It's getting too late, and appreciate all your support. Have a Saturday morning over US, and afternoon on the other side of the world, and evening in Asia. Sleep well, guys. Sincerely M. I know it's still it's getting late after early evening there, I think. Yeah, God bless guys. God bless. God bless. Thank you so much. I appreciate all your support and thank you so much. God bless us all. Be safe all. And bye-bye. Signing off. Bye. 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 Thank you so much, Kaslo, for catching up. Bye, guys.